Good morning. Oh, so much fun doing your makeup when you've just dyed your hair a different colour. Although I feel like I'm wearing a wig, truly. It's really, really strange, which it shouldn't be because I had super dark hair for so long. But it's been a long time. It's been a really long time. Depending on the light, it looks different. Last night I was a little bit concerned that it had gone a little bit green because it was only like artificial light that I could see it in. But I'm quite happy with it. It's got kind of like some warmth to it because my hair was quite warm. And I picked a neutral colour. I didn't want to pick something too ash because I know that can happen. Blonde to brown is difficult sometimes. And I didn't want to pick something too red because I thought my hair always really pulls red. And as it fades, it's going to go quite orangey. But I really love it. I was so ready for a change, and my hairdresser said before she'd seen it, she was like, why am I so excited? And we've made an appointment for the end of January, tentatively, because, you know, who knows what's going to happen, for her to kind of like polish it up. But that's before I'd seen it in the cold light of day, and truly, I really like it. So we're at Meadowhall, ta-da! And we've just dropped Milo off with my mum because we want to do some last minute shopping, and we've also got an appointment at Virgin to hopefully rebook our holiday because they'd sent out an email with £100 voucher the other day if you went in and did it in store. So fingers crossed that'll get done today. This is new in Meadowhall. I did not know that Boots had Kylie at all, let alone actually a counter. It's only like 3:30, I think. It's so dark. You would think it was like 5 to 4 still. You'd think it was like 10 o'clock at night. It is pizza time. I'm starving. I can't believe we've got to this time of the day and we haven't eaten anything yet. But Milo's obviously eaten at my mum's house. I am watching our first Christmas party. And by the way, I realised I never even told you that I'd moved the tree. This has made such a massive, massive difference. I moved the chair over here. I kind of like it there, you know. Kind of like it there. I still need some frames for these pictures that I bought in New York. Oh, I didn't even show you those in that video I did about what I bought in New York. I bought 3 pictures. So I've moved the chairs over here for now. And having the tree here so that I can actually see it from my vantage point has made such a massive difference to my Christmas mood, I can't tell you. Ah! Look. That's so cool. I'm so out of breath. We were just running to see Santa, obviously, and I thought while I was out I'd go and drop off another ring for my brother. You know, I showed you those rings the other day. One of them was like so far off in size wise because I didn't measure wrong. So I just got another little one as a temporary ring, just so they both have rings that fit on the day. Just for the day. Okay, so I'm just going to tell you briefly what I got from Meadowhall, the stuff I can show you that well, I'm not going to show you everything because I got tons more stuff for the baby, which perhaps I'll show you as and when the baby is here. I did get a couple of things. I got a couple of things for me. One of them was this. My skin has been super sore and red recently because I think I've just overdone it with like exfoliants and stuff. Part of the course with me, and last night I put on a really nice hydrating moisturizer and my skin was like not enjoying this at all. So I was googling nice like ceramide creams. If I hadn't found what I wanted to find, I was just going to buy the Pixie ceramide cream again because I quite liked that, but I found this from Dr. Jart. It's the ceramidin, I'm going to say, moisturizing set. Inside it, this was £30. Inside it, can I open this? There is a sticker. Is one thing that I saw lots of reviews of, which is called the ceramidin cream, which should be in here. Ooh, this. So this is, I think, 50ml. Yeah. So this, I think, was £30 anyway on its own. Then this whole set was £30. This sheet mask is worth £7. And then there's little baby mini, and this is called the liquid, ceramidin liquid. It just says it's a toner. So I'm guessing I cleanse, put this on, and then I use the ceramidin cream. But I'm extra excited about a face mask, obviously. And that whole set was £30, so that seemed like a good deal. very excited to take off my makeup and use that because, like I say, my skin was just not feeling it at all. I also purchased these. I'm still so out of breath. I am incredibly unfit. We've been looking on Facebook Marketplace because we want a treadmill. I want to get back into my steps, but it's just too dark, too early. And I can't, I say I can't. I could at the weekend get my steps in during the day. But by the weekend, honestly, I can't be bothered. I got this matte lip crayon because it said on the stand that it was budge-proof, smudge-proof. I thought, yes, please. This is called 102 Caramel Blondie. And, oh, I've already got some swatches on my hand. This was from the Kylie lip stand. I couldn't find one that I really liked. This was the Caramel Blondie. Hard to see. I know the light is horrible. And then I also got this because Sam Chapman was talking about the L'Oreal lip liner the other day. This colour is, I want to say it was called Chiffon. What is it called? Oh, here we go. Organza. I wasn't a million miles away from Chiffon, was I? So Sam Chapman posted something the other day. Oh, it's like, this is not what I expected it to be at all. It's this colour, but let me put you more into the direct light, okay? Can you see that? It's like got a shine to it. Yeah, that is like a kind of frosted, which is not necessarily what I would have chosen. It's also incredibly scented. It smells like, you know, like doll plastic, that kind of sweet scented plastic that you have on toys. That smells so strong for a lip liner. That's bizarre. I'm giving it a go. I wish there'd been a swatch because that's quite frosted, isn't it? Also, my exposure was super high before, so here we go. The one on this side is the Organza lip liner, and the one on this side at the bottom is the smudge-proof lip that I bought. Let's try this one out as well. I do like that. I like a matte though. Back to Santa. I was so excited to see him. Lee was out walking Money and he called me and said, get Milo, come up to the main road. And we kind of chased him around to see him. That was never a thing when we were kids. He didn't come. Although I said that to my brother and he was like, I remember him. I'm like, no memory of this. And I remember when I was first with my ex-husband that Christmas, his mom took us out onto the street and was like, oh, it's, you know, Santa comes, blah, blah, blah. And it was like their traditional Santa came. I had no recollection of this. So perhaps my brother and I had different childhoods. This colour I really, really like. I think, I mean, it's not all of it. Quickly. But I think this colour, kind of smudged, is really, really nice. I've been making some plans for 2022. I did the face mask. It didn't hurt my skin at all. Also, it feels like there's quite a bit of stuff left in it, so I'm just gonna like fold this over and put it in the fridge. It didn't hurt my skin at all, and bear in mind that yesterday I put something on that should have been quite soothing, but my skin felt like it was on fire. So I'm quite excited to try the ceramidin cream this evening, but I'll keep you posted. I actually have been, while I've been looking like, what am I going to do for next year? You know, what do I want to bring back? What videos do I want to make? I've decided to kind of theme each month to try and kind of keep me on track and focused. So you know how some people do like a word of the year? I've seen this a lot. They'll pick like a word, let's say they'll pick like peace or whatever for the whole year. I have gone through the year and like picked a word for the month. And I'm going to do like a colour for the month. And I feel like each month then I will have a little bit of a refresh and a little bit of a refocus. And it will keep me not interested, but kind of every month will feel new. Every month will feel almost like a new year. That's my plan. So I'm quite excited about that. But in the back of my mind, I kept thinking, am I going to bring back the blog for next year? Not necessarily, it doesn't have to be super regular, but I do miss blog reviews because I still look to reviews on blogs. I still search for swatches. I still do all of those things. And it's much more searchable than it is for YouTube. I get lots of people ask me, what was the shade that you wore in this? Or what was that thing that you liked? Much easier to look on my blog, to look for, you know, if you think, what was the shade she had in this particular foundation? You can search that foundation on my blog and you'll know immediately. So I think I am going to try to bring that back. What I used to do back in the day was once a week, I used to blog for the week. It was mostly the pictures. That was the hard part. So, this is so takes me back, but I would never use a product without taking a photo of it. And you know, I can't go back to those days now. I really can't. I would have a lipstick, like a brand new lipstick, and I would show it in a haul, but I couldn't swatch it because I hadn't taken a picture of it yet. Like, the insanity. But I do, perhaps, when I get new things, need to get back into the habit of photographing them so that as and when I have some thoughts or I want to share something about it, I've already got the image and I can pop it on my blog. It's not necessarily going to be the world's greatest content, but it will just be a little bit easier for you to find information as and when you want it. So that's one of the things. And I think probably this little set might be the first blog back after easily 12 months. So yeah, that is one of the things. I'm also going to start a book club again in 2022. It's going to be audio for me because I'm never going to dedicate the time to sit and read a book. It's never, ever going to happen. But I do love audiobooks and I want to get back into the habit of reading new ones next year. I'm going to start with the Shonda Rhimes book, The Year of Yes. I was talking about that the other day. I always listen to that at least a minimum once a year. It's such a great reset book because it's all about thinking about your kind of habits and how you live, and maybe it is self-helpy, but it's not really because it's an actual personal journey. It's not preachy at all. And if you enjoy any of the shows that she writes, Scandal, Grey's Anatomy, How to Get Away with Murder, she just talks like she writes her characters. And I just love it. I love her, and I wish she'd write more books because I just really enjoyed that one. So that's the first one we're going to start with, and we're going to have like a monthly live, probably on a Sunday, on my other YouTube channel. So if you're interested and you want to get a head start, that's what we're going to kick off with. And I'll leave my Audible link below, because if you haven't had a free trial before, you can get a 30-day free trial. And even if you never sign up to Audible, you still get to keep that book. Right, I think that's going to be it for today. I need to go and help Milo with something. I will see you guys tomorrow.